Assalamualaikum. Today I would like to explain about circle that is a part of conic section. So definition of circle is a circle is the set of all points in a plane. Okay, what does that mean? A circle is actually consists of first a fixed point called center, where is this is the center. Then a circle also consists of a distance from center to any point of the circle that is called radius. So this is the radius. This is the radius. Then the equation of circle, the standard equation of circle is x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equals to r squared. That is circle with radius r having center h, hk. Then we also have general equation of circle. Equation of circle, that is x squared plus y squared plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0, where g, f and c is a constant. Then the center of a circle that is given by this equation is based on negative g and negative f. We will look at example later. And the radius of the circle is based on this formula, square root of g squared plus f squared minus c. And the parametric equation of circle is x squared plus y squared equal to r squared. That is given by x equal to r cos theta and y equal to r sin theta, where is the theta is the parameter. As we see, this is how we get the formula. So x minus h squared plus y minus k squared equal to r squared are given by x minus h equal to r cos theta and y minus k equal to r sin theta, and then x equal to h plus r cos theta and y equal to k plus r sin theta. So let me look at the example. The example said find the center and the radius of the circle that is given by this equation, x squared plus y squared minus 6x plus 4y minus 12 equal to 0. So by this equation, we can compare it to the general equation that I explained just now. So based on this, 2gx is equal to negative 6 and 2fy is equal to 4 actually. So we can get g equal to negative 3 and 4 is equal to and f equal to 2. Then we will get the center. The center is, like I say, is based on negative g and negative f. So if the g is a negative value, that's at the center it will become positive. If f is a positive value, then it will become negative. So the center of this equation is 3, negative 2. Then we can get the radius by put the value into this formula, square root g squared plus f squared minus c. So the g and f we take from this and this. Then the c, where is I get the c? The c is from this, plus c is equal to negative 5. So the formula is negative c. So this is from this. So it will become positive 12. So square root 25 and then equal to 5. So the radius is 5 and the center is 3 and negative 2. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Today we're going to discuss about ellipse. So ellipse, the definition is the set of the points in a plane, the sum of whose distance from two fixed points is constant. So here we can see an ellipse. So this line we call major axis. And this line perpendicular to the major axis is minor axis. between the center, it's called vertex 1 and vertex 2. And then between the center and vertex, we call focus 1 and then focus 2. Okay. We have two standard forms of ellipse, which is x squared over a squared plus y squared equals to b squared equals to 1. And then the second one is x squared over b squared plus y squared equals to a squared. So these two are the standard equation of ellipse. Okay, now we're going to techniques of graphing of ellipse. So we're going to use first standard equation, which is x squared over a squared plus y squared over b squared equals to 1. So the x-intercept of this ellipse is plus minus a, which is the vertices. Okay. And the y-intercept is plus minus b. We can draw the graph. It's like this. Ellipse and then y, x. This is the vertex, which is the x-intercept. Plus minus a is a, and this is negative a. The vertices with this vertex 1, vertex 2, and this here b and this sector. Okay. So to find the foci is between C and vertex. So foci is here, which is the coordinate negative C and 0 for focus 1, and then the focus 2, C 0. Okay. To find A is here. To find A, we can calculate by using theorem Pythagoras. C squared equals to a squared minus b squared, and then we modify this equation until we get a squared equals to c squared c squared plus b squared, and then a equals to c plus b squared. Find a. And then to find the major axis, is equals to 2a, and the minor axis is 2b, which is the major axis is here. Here is the major axis, major, and here is the minor, the perpendicular. So the second one, the second form is x squared plus y squared over x squared over b squared and y squared equals to a squared equals to 1. So the x-intercept for this graph, the graph is look like this. Its vertical look like. Here is the major axis, and here is the minor axis. this standard form is plus minus b, which is the vertices, vertex 1 and vertex 2. Then the y-intercept is equals to a plus minus a, which is here a, and then with a and a. Here negative b, b. Okay, the major axis length is b, and then minor axis length, a minor axis length is 2a. Here, axis is 2b minor 2a. From these two standard questions, we can see the difference between these two graphs of ellipse. So, both graphs are symmetric respect to x-axis and x and y-axis and origin. And also, it is always the major axis is longer than minor axis. For standard equation of standard equation, first standard equation and second standard equation. The major length, major axis length is always greater than minor axis. Now we're going to the question, the example of question. Find the coordinate of the foci, find the lengths of the major and minor axis, and graph the following equation. So they give this equation, 9x squared plus 16y squared equals to 144. So this is the example question of ellipse. So we're going to convert this equation to form standard equation of ellipse, which is we're going to make 144 become 1. So we divide all of this by 144. 4 plus 16 y squared divided by 144 and 144 divided by 144. So the answer is 6 and 1 x squared over 6 plus y squared equals to 9 equals to 1. So in order to, okay, so here are the standard equation of ellipse. From here, we can compare with x squared, the standard equation form, x squared plus y squared over b squared equals to 1. So s squared, we can compare with 16. So s squared equals to 16, 4 and 4. And then b squared we compare with 9. B squared equals to 9. And b we get 3. And then we must find the foci length. So the formula to find foci, which is c, is c squared a squared minus b squared. And then we plug in the value of a and b. C squared, so let's say 16 minus 9, and c with can get set 7. So the foci length is set 7. So the coordinate of foci is negative 7, 0, and set 7, 0. To find the major length, the major axis length, is equals to 2a, and then we plug in a by 4, and it equals to 8. And then the minor axis length equals to 2b, is 2 minus 18. 3. So from the equation just we do, we can get the vertex of the ellipse is a plus minus 4, which is the x-intercept. And the b is plus minus 3, which is the length we at the y-axis, which is y-intercept. And the vertex, we can draw the ellipse. So it's the major axis and minor axis. Major axis, the length is 8, and vertex is negative 4, 0, and then vertex 2 and vertex 1, vertex 2, 4, 0, and the y-intercept is 3, 0, 8, 0, 3, and 0, negative 3. Center at origin. So right here is the foci, focus 1, and focus 2. Foci 1 we get here negative 7, set 7 and 0, and at the right hand side set 7, and 0. So here's are the graph of ellipse look like. So that's all from me about discussing the ellipse. Thank you. From ellipse, we can get we know that ellipse can be application to our real life. For example, planetary motion, elliptical dome, and the last one, the top turn. So these three are the examples of the application of ellipse in our daily life. Yes, that's it. Thank you.
Okay, I would like to explain and talk about parabola. First of all, this is the shape of parabola, and the parabola is sets of all points either here, here, or here that's equidistant from the fixed point F.
equidistant on a plane from the fixed point F, which is focus. Okay, this is mean that the parabola here and here is equal, and means that F is at the center of the parabola. Okay. Okay, based on this graph, we could see that the line that passes through focus and perpendicular to the directrix is called axis. Okay, as we know, the focus is lying on the axis, and between focus and directrix there is one point that's called vertex. Okay, as we know, the distance is equal, whereas D1 is equal to D2. Like this lah. Okay. There is 4 possible forms of parabola, which is which is the standard equation of parabola when vertex 0, 0, focus A 0, and the directrix is x equal to negative A. Axis is the x-axis. Okay, which the first equation is y square equal to 4ax. Okay, y square equal to 4ax. This means when a is less than 0, the forms of parabola will opens left, which means a is less than 0 is a is the number of negative, is the negative values. Okay, which this for this equation is y is equal to y square is equal to negative 4ax. Okay, since a is the negative value. Okay, if a is greater than 0, we will see that the parabola will open to the right, which means a is positive values. Okay, and its equation is y square equal to 4ax. Okay, since the vertex is 0, 0 and the focus is A0. Here, the focus is negative A0 and the vertex is 0, 0. Okay, as we see that the focus and the focus is lie on the x-axis. Okay. Okay, for the second standard equation for the parabola, which is vertex is 0, 0, focus is 0, a, and the directrix is y equal to negative a. The axis will be on y-axis. Okay, the second standard equation is x squared is equal to 4ay. Why is 4ay? Because it axis is on y-axis. Okay, there's two possible forms from this equation where x square equal to 4ay and x is equal to negative 4ay. Okay, for x square equal to 4ay is when a is bigger than 0. Okay, as we see, a is bigger than 0, which means a is positive values, and positive value is always upper. Yes, and x is less than 0 is always negative values. Okay, how does the graph of parabola forms when a is greater than 0? Okay, since the vertex rely on y-axis, okay, as you see that vertex is 0, 0, it is here, is the vertex. And axis is the y-axis. When focus is 0a, which means the focus, the x values of the focus is 0 and the y value of focus will be a, which means somewhere at y-axis. Okay, here is the focus 0a. Okay, since the value is the positive value, means the graph will be like this. Okay, which is open up. Okay, for x squared equal to negative 4ay, the a is less than 0, which means negative value will be okay, this is the vertex and this is the focus. Will be like this, which is open down. Okay, so there is four standard form, possible form that will come out from the standard equation y squared equal to 4ax and x squared is equal to 4ay, which is when y squared equal to 4ax, there will be two possible forms, which is the parabola will open left or open right, and for the x squared equal to 4ay, the parabola will open up or open down. Okay, here is example of questions of parabola, which we need to finding the equation of parabola, and the questions given, find the equation of parabola having the origin at its vertex and y-axis is the axis and negative 0, negative 5 on its graph. Okay, from this question we need to list out the information given from the question. Okay, find the equation of parabola having the origin at its vertex, which means vertex is at 0, 0 and y-axis is the axis, which is the standard equation is x squared equal to 4ay, and there is point negative 10, negative 1 on the graph. Okay. Okay, since y-axis is the x-axis, the graph will be either open up or open down. Okay? Therefore, the equation is x squared equal to 4ay and the vertex is 0, 0. If we try to okay, since we have the equation x squared is equal to 4ay and the point is negative 10, negative 5, which is this is x and this is y, we can substitute the point into the equation, which is negative 10 squared equals to 4, sorry, 4a, and y is negative 5, and negative 10 is equal to 100, and negative 10 equal to negative 20, and a is equal to 5, negative 5. Okay, since we substitute x is equal to negative 10, which is negative 10, we square the negative 10s and equal to 4a negative 5, we get 100 is equal to negative 20a and a is equal to negative 5. Okay, from this value, since we got the a values, we can substitute the a equal to negative 5 into the equation. Since x squared is equal to 4, a is equal to negative 5, and y. Then the equation is x squared equal to negative 20y. Okay, the next question is find the coordinates of its focus and the equation of directrix. Okay, which is focus is 0a and the equation of directrix is y equal to negative a. Okay, from the previous questions, we got the equation of the parabola, which is x squared equal to negative 20a. And the standard equation of the parabola is x squared equal to 4ay. Okay, since we need to know what is a, we can compare both two equations and we can get 4a equal to negative 2. A is equal to negative 5. Okay, since we got a equal to negative 5, then the focus is 0, negative 5, and the directrix y equal to negative a and y is equal to negative 5 and y is equal to 5. Okay, then we get the equation x squared is equal to negative 20y and the a is equal to negative y and the directrix is y equal to 5. And we know that the vertex is on its origin. We can easily draw the parabola. This is y and this is x. Okay, the vertex is here where v is 0, 0 and the focus 0, negative 5, which is here, negative f is equal to 0, negative 5, okay, and the directrix is y equal to 5, which is here, straight line y equal to 5, the directrix, the parabola, since a is negative 5, which is a is less than 0. Okay, when a is less than 0, the graph will open down. E. This is the equation of parabola where x squared equal to negative 20y. Okay. Okay, this is the answer for the questions given. Okay, from what we have learned about parabola, we can make conclusion where there is two standard form of parabola, which is y square is equal to 4ax, and number 2 is x square is equal to 4ay. Okay, where y square is equal to 4ax, will the focus, okay, the focus is on x-axis, and when x square is equal to 4ay, the focus is on y-axis. Okay, and for y square equal to 4ax, for this equation, we will get the shape of parabola either a is less than 0 or a is bigger than 0, which is a is less than 0, it will be open left, and when a is bigger than 0, it will be open right. Okay, for x squared is equal to 4ay, we will get when a is less than 0 and a is bigger than 0. The a is less than 0, the a will be open down, and for a is bigger than 0, it will be open up. Okay. Okay, for the directrix of the equation number 2, which is x square is equal to 4ay, the directrix will be y is equal to negative a, and the focus will be 0 a. And for the y square equal to 4ax, the directrix will be x equal to negative a, and the focus will be a0. Okay, this is a conclusion for the parabola. Okay, to